I feel like especially after that last video, we're kind of getting pretty deep into computer science. So, and if you're feeling overwhelmed, trust me, that's totally understandable. A lot of these episodes, well, they go through stuff that I probably had like an entire semester's worth of a class to understand, learn, and practice. So, anyways, and that's also a good reason to check out the website. It's, as of right now, it's not where I'd like it to be.
Let the hunt take you.
But I continue to add to it as often as I can. And like I say in the description, I want to make sure that I go really in depth with all the different languages. So that's why I don't like to have a section on loop logic and control flow. So, and because we were kind of moving a little fast the last couple episodes, this episode is just a review. And we're going to finish taking out Katagawa's laser. So, definitely a little bit of fun there. Alright, so, a review. What have we talked about so far? Well, we've gone over variables, loop logic, control flow, white hats, rubber ducks, possibly one of my favorite concepts in computer science is the rubber duck. And actually, yeah, this is a review, so let's review that. Rubber ducks. Oh, Tyrene.
Kill the vault thief and you'll earn a place right next to me when we open the Great Vault.
Okay, so yeah, the rubber duck concept. So basically, it works with any inanimate object or even a pet, if you will. Basically, the idea is you want to talk to something that cannot talk back when you're working on your program or your computer code. So what you want to do is you want to talk through what it's supposed to do, what it's doing, and yeah, basically your overall goal of the program. And in doing so, a lot of times you will discover, oh, that's a big guy. Okay. These are skills. Oh, missed them. Grenade. Anyways, yeah, so talking to a rubber duck, and actually this is a real thing in computer science. It's kind of a ongoing joke with a lot of programmers that actually have a physical rubber duck and take it with them to the lab. So, yeah, rubber ducks. You talk to it, you explain what you're trying to do, what your program is supposed to be doing, and a lot of times you'll figure out what's wrong with it. Now, you want to do this when you have a bug and something's not going right with the program. And I'm going to be adding a very, very extensive section on the website about debugging. Actually, I think I already started it, but I want to go even further in depth. I'm going to provide examples of the biggest bugs that I've had and how to fix them. So, also, a little side note, there it is. Now, I don't remember how to get up there. Let's go ahead and try it. There's a claptrap unit up here. Can I do it? Nope. Oh, no! Okay, we'll give it a couple of goes, and then if we can't figure it out, we will move on. Oh, no! Okay, yep, we'll move on. I'm already done with it. So, anyways, yeah, rubber ducks. It's a really good and fun concept, and it's very useful. So, another good thing is to, you know, when you're debugging or you have an error in your code and you just can't figure it out, just try talking to your classmates or talking to your friends. I mean, a lot of times, if they know the answer, they'll be happy to help you. Wow, I really got tongue-tied on that. But yeah, for a lot of what I did at CSU, we would talk about our programs and, you know, figure things out together. Now, you got to be careful because, like I've also said a few times, don't just give people the answer. You know, help them work through it. If you know what's going on with their program, just be like, give them some vague tips. Be like, you know, oh, you might want to see what you're doing with a certain variable, or, oh, did you check the spelling? You know, something like that. Because if you just flat out tell them, oh, you misspelled this on line blah blah blah, they're not going to learn. Or, I mean, maybe they might. Like, that is more experience of, oh, I need to check my spelling, you know, a little closer. And it's tough because a lot of IDEs, or integrated development environments, you know, we talked about that too, they don't have spell checker. Now they have syntax checker.
Buddy, I still haven't received those surrender papers. Let's see, what should I target next? How about your favorite theme park? No, not Lazy Riverland. Anything but Lazy Riverland.
Laser firing in 3 bananas, 2 bananas, 1 banana.
One banana.
No! Damn it! Don't worry, Reese. We've got an anti-grav infinity lazy river on the Zanara. Price of admission? Atlas. Ah! We've gotta find a way to disable that laser! Have some money.
Okay, so anyways, yeah, they have what you would consider a syntax checker, which will do kind of like a spell checker usually does. It'll have a little red squiggly line under a piece of code that doesn't have the correct syntax. So, okay, and let's also talk about that, some common computer science terms. Syntax is the set of rules that pertains to a programming language. This is often describing how you're supposed to... Oh, let's see how to describe it. So like Python, for example, there's syntax where you separate code with tabs or indentation. And if you don't have the proper indentation, your code's going to break and you're going to get all frustrated. Now with Java and C++, they use curly brackets to separate code sections. And honestly, it's good to learn Python and Java or Python and C++ because the use of indentation really forces you to write clean code.
Shut down that stabilizing thruster. Might buy us some time. I
And by
will
the-
never forgive Katagawa for destroying Lazy River Land. I used to take my team there to unwind, and now I'm wound and all out of bagels.
Okay, so yeah, what I mean by that, keeping your code clean, is I've seen people...
Thrust that, thrusters. That sounded better in my head. Disregard, but look, it's working.
Section 35 thrusters malfunctioning.
What the hell is happening? I was just about to give Atlas HQ a mohawk. Get those thrusters up and running now. Hell yeah. Now clear out those cultists and keep going. The back entrance to the facility is just up ahead.
Okay, so I've seen people write code that was all like on one side, all on, you know, it's one column, if you will. Especially, I had a partner for a web development project, but that's how he made a web page. It was all to the left. There was no tabs or indentation to separate where code was different. And yeah, it was pretty much a mess, a nightmare, if you will. And when you get into the professional world, companies will demand that you have clean code.
All you gotta do is find the release lever.
So that's why Python is so neat, because you have to...
Oh, okay. Got some fam who'd love to eat ya.
Oh crap, heads up!
So yeah, with Python you have to indent everything. I mean, that's just how you contain things. It takes the place of the curly brackets. And again, you know, you'll have several examples on the website as soon as I upload them, which should be in the next couple days. So, anyways, yeah, so there's that. Let's see, what else have we talked about? Definitely White Hat. We've mentioned that a couple of times. And White Hat is basically being like a Jedi, doing what's right, acting in a noble way. It's an explosion. And yeah, just being a good person. You know, it's not that hard, but actually sometimes it is. So, you know, do your best. Oh no! Oh, there's that. Oh, don't you be dancing over my body. Okay, anyways. So yeah, White Hat. Ooh, I don't have that.
You're getting good at this piece.
Okay, so let's see, what else have we talked about? I mean, I'd really have to look at my list, but I can definitely drone on about something else unrelated. Like, I do already have an idea for an episode on data structures. I know we briefly touched on that last episode, and yeah, but I don't really want to go into that yet. I mean, for now, just enjoy the carnage and mayhem for a little bit while I figure out what I want to talk about. Because, again, oh, we did talk about taking breaks. Definitely. That was in the test episode, the very first episode. So with computer science, it's a lot. It's a lot to learn. Like I said, I spent 5 years getting a degree for it. You know, it was a 5-year degree thing. And yeah, it's a very complex field. Oh, I should mention, you know, what are my thoughts on it being a science? Well, now when I think science, I think of things like having a hypothesis, or, you know, case studies, or having a control, or, you know, and there are some stuff like that in programming and computer science, but really, it's more of like a pseudoscience. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely scientific. Like, there's a scientific study of the way that computers process information. There's definitely case studies, corner cases, stuff like that. but we don't really have a hypothesis. We don't say, oh, I think this and that. A lot anyway. I shouldn't say ever because, I mean, I'm actually thinking about going back and getting a master's in computer science because there's a lot of more advanced classes where you do things like hypothesize. Because that's dealing more with like efficiency of code, larger systems, and a lot of the more advanced concepts, which, by the way, I plan on continuing these videos and the website with every job I have, every new technology I learn on my own time, and just anything else that I think that could help out someone else. So, again, that's part white hat, that's also part of my electronic portfolio, kind of showcasing what I know, and also, well, yeah, mainly just being a white hat, being good for other people, because it's expensive to get a degree. I mean, a lot of people are already painfully aware of that. However, computer science, a lot of people will wash out. You know, they'll just give up. It'll be too hard for them, and they'll just won't do it. I mean, honestly, I actually had to redo one class. Almost didn't make it in my data structures and algorithms class. So, yeah, that's why that concept is going to get an episode all on its own. Data structures. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to go into big O complexity and optimization. Let's see, what else have we talked about? Variables. We've talked about the different types of primitive variables. There you go. That's the term I was looking for.
What? Nothing? Come on, I just got you in a freaking Malouan base. A little celebrations in order. Just press the celebration button. I think it's Q.
Huh. Spoilers, it's not. Anyways, here we go. And
Descending! Fight only for death. And
So, I figured out how to hack Katagawa's laser, and the control room is just up ahead. Hop into Viper Drive. Atlas, it's state-of-the-art.
these are death spheres.
Reese,
You'll see more of them in a
those
little bit.
death spheres?
Oh, yep.
Oh no. I mean, yeah, watch out!
Death ball mode.
I mean, for now, we're going to go try to get in there with the Viper Drive, and don't be surprised if it doesn't work. It already hasn't worked before, so yeah. Alright. Oh, I got a skill point, too. Okay, and we are close to destroying the laser. We've got a big boss
Hey,
coming
Vault
up.
Hunter. Viper Drive, state-of-the-art garbage. Now die, please. Damn it. If I were down there, I would totally hack that door. Like a cool guy. Oh, wait. I got an idea.
Jeez, that
I
was
can
brutal.
remote control one of those admittedly sweet spheres and join you. Pick one out for me.
You know, a corrosive weapon would work really well right about now because they're all armored robots. Hence the yellow health bar. Let's see. So far this gun still works pretty well. Okay, so now inspect spheres. Yes, that's where we're at.
Yes!
Not
to
these
the
spheres,
bloodletting!
the spheres on the ground. But we can inspect these with our bullets. And like so. Come on. There we go. Cool. And let's look at some spheres.
No, that one's full of rat turds. Too big. Not my style. Oh, that is perfect. It just screams Reese. Reese. Use the Viper Drive.
Oh, almost fell off. Alright, Viper Drive.
Viper Drive. When you just gotta know what your neighbors are saying about you. By Atlas. I'm in. Ooh, anti-grav propulsion. Cushy. Ooh, the voice sounds good too, right? Not, changed in any way?
Focus, Reese. Focus.
Thanks. Think I'm getting the hang of this. So for the record, this is not a probe. Do not call me Reese Probe or whatever.
Ah.
That's pretty tough to say. Resphere. Oh, I just bit my tongue. Call me Reese Ball. Time to stop that laser and get your vault key fragment. For Atlas!
Okay, and also I'm going to pick my skill real quick. And let's do that one. Alright, so I'm really struggling trying to think of what all we talked about. We've had quite a few episodes so far. I think this is episode 10. I know Tess was kind of testing the waters and figuring things out. Oh, sorry.
I've got lubricant, music protocols, and an ambient light show. So, you're gonna have to clear out those troops, Vault Hunter.
And if you didn't need a reminder that this isn't really kid safe, well, there it is. We're hanging with a pleasure sphere.
Attention, loyal Malawan personnel. Anyone who brings me a dead Vault Hunter will receive a 2-hour pass to the Zanara. Currently in orbit and featuring a 25 cheese nacho fountain, round-the-clock skag oil massages, and privacy booths with our service bots. No questions asked.
I like you when you're angry.
I don't use the skill as much as I should. Also, there's a shield generator, guys. Where is it? There it is. They come from these knobs, so you want to kill the little people quickly. I mean, it's better than thinking about them as kids. I mean, you don't want to be shooting kids. Sick. Short people, still offensive, but anyways, enough on that. So, review. What else should we go back on and talk about? I mean, variables, oh yeah, like I was saying, primitive variables is what those variables are called for the most part, because they're just very basic and simple in nature. An int along a float, and oh my gosh. Okay, oh, no one down here? No one? Okay, let's see one of you. Come on, oh, there's a badass one, and, oh, they're both badass. That's not fair. Okay, well, capitalism, I'm gonna have to pay for that. Hyperion actually cashes in. A little lore for the Borderlands. Hyperion created these machines, these new U machines. And it was kind of funny in Borderlands 2 because you're fighting against Hyperion. See? Yep, 800 bucks.
The hunt is forever.
Terrible. So, anyways, yeah. And also, you probably noticed that there's a green icon over here. I don't think I've figured out how to get there yet. So, and I've played this several times. That's a tricky one. So, if you find it cool, maybe leave a comment on the video if you know how to get to it. If not, no biggie. I mean, we actually don't come back here to the satellite thing for anything. So, that's gonna be one of the things that remains unsolved in my playthrough. Oh no, I'm gonna die again, and my pet's dying. So that's sad. I don't want my pet to die, but I don't want to die either. Okay. And there's 2 badass enemies up there. I know. Yeah, my pet's gonna die. That's okay. It'll respawn. Okay. And also, we'll be doing more review videos as we go through, because it's nice to just kind of catch up with, that's a bad place to be. Yeah, so if there are any things that you want covered again, more in depth, or if there's actually something that I haven't talked about and you want talked about, leave a comment, let me know. I don't have any comments enabled on the website, and actually it's not even hosted the way I want it yet. So, in the future plans, the website will be hosted on a standalone service instead of CodePen. CodePen's great and all, don't get me wrong. It's actually one of the first things you learn when you go to freecodecamp.com. They have you use CodePen to do web development projects. Now, it's really handy, but it's really basic. So, I mean, it lets you edit the HTML, the CSS, and the JavaScript, which are basically like the 3 pillars of web development. But there's also so much more. Oh, no. Okay, I might be dead again. Let's see. Oh yeah, not gonna kill him. Him I might if I can get a bead on him. There's my pet. Okay, let's spam this one. Nope, not even close. Okay, so, it's just get to see me die a couple times. And we might not even destroy the laser in this episode. We got 10 minutes. Yeah, that's gonna be close. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, Hyperion. That always cracks me up because, yeah, the entire time you're playing Borderlands 2, and every time you die, yeah, you get reincarnated by your enemy. And they say stuff like, we don't care, we're capitalists, we want your money. I mean, we're still going to kill you over and over, but this way we make you get your money too. Stuff like that. I don't know. That's a bad example. Definitely. Oh, no. No, not again. Not again. Why? Is this a health one? Does it have health in it? Oh, of course it has health in it, but... Alright. Let's... Oh, maybe. There we go. Okay. Like I said, there's two badass enemies up there, and they are badass. And there's also this... Oh, man. Okay. Keep it together. Keep it together. Now it's just the badass one, I think. Yep.
This one. This way.
Okay. Whew. Wasn't that intense. Alright, actually I haven't even got that much feedback up to this point yet, so I'm not too sure what people want covered more. Oh! Huh. There's a little Easter egg. It's a little techno room. There's a claptrap. Okay, we're gonna go in there real quick. See if I remember how to get in there. Yes.
Someone used that claptrap to jumpstart a generator. What could he have that would produce that kind of power? A library of every dubstep song in the entire universe? But they told me there was only one, the Wub Wub one.
Okay, and a little more backstory. You should definitely check out Borderlands 2. That's a little easier to do if you have a PS4 because it is out available for that without any special service. In fact, I think it's only like $10 or maybe 30 for like a whole group of like Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. I believe it's called the Handsome Jack Collection. And the Handsome Jack is actually the enemy in Borderlands 2 with Hyperion. So, anyways, Claptrap is all about the dubstep, the wub wub wub. And he, it's just really funny. He just runs around saying wub 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 all the time, randomly. So, anyways, yep, Claptrap's awesome. Oh, and this would be good if I was that level. This is good, but not for the boss that we're about to fight. Actually, I should switch out. Yes, I will. Also, if you might notice that this is another one. Oh wait, that's a room decoration. So when you grab those, you have to actually activate them, and they will disappear from your inventory. Ah, here's this thing again. I don't think you can even sell it. It's only worth $1 because I've already figured it out. It's a theme for your Echo. Yeah, you can customize your stuff if you want. I don't know. But anyways, the main point was this.
Gotta destroy the servers. This way.
Also, not how firewalls work.
Actually, I'll stay here. You destroy the servers and come back out.
Okay. And we'll definitely be going into security. Not really cybersecurity, but basic security concepts. That's going to be a whole episode. And I do have an extensive section on that on the website as of now. Mainly because I am doing a cybersecurity boot camp, so that is like my world right now. I'm back in school learning that. And it's really interesting, and I encourage everybody to try to learn cybersecurity in a safe and legal manner. And by that, I mean, oh yeah, I've definitely talked about this before. A lot of what you learn in cybersecurity is illegal, but you learn it so you know how to track down people breaking the law. And again, that's really where White Hat is. Okay, so corrosive would be awesome, but it's not a thing right now. Actually, there it is. That's corrosion damage, I believe. Oh, that's a new target. That's reticle. Anyway, this guy's pretty tough, as you can tell. His health is barely ticking down, and I'm just plugging away at him. Or it. It's a robot. And honestly, you can spam grenades in this game because you find a lot of them in loot chests or loot boxes, so not a big deal. Alright. See, I already found another one. Oh, and actually, I regenerate them somehow, I think. It's very slow. Or it's like every 10 kills, I think it regenerates 1. I saw that somewhere. I don't know. There are so many skills and buffs and special add-ons that it's hard to keep track of. It was easier in Borderlands 1. It was a big deal if you got like a skill improvement. Now, it's like the more you play this or the more playthroughs you have, it just gets insane. I mean, you get all sorts of perks. But anyways, and we're already up to 6 grenades, by the way. So, yeah. Servers, yes, they're down here. And conveniently, there's a bunch of corrosive barrels in the server room. Super safe. Okay, oh, and a weapons chest. There we go. And would also be good for the boss. But anyway, so the boss coming up, it's a giant robo-sphere. If you've never played this game and you're not sure, or I mean, you're not aware or privy to what's going to happen, it's insanely difficult if you don't do it right. It's got a huge shield, it's got multiple phases, and yeah. So luckily, 2 out of 3 of my weapons I'm using are electric weapons, so they deal electric damage. Okay.
Nice one. Now come back out.
Looks like your vault hunters are still scuttling about. You just won't give up, will you, Reese? That's it. Say goodbye to your favorite Frogurt stand.
Not friends. Frogurts. Anything
Oh,
but
yeah.
friends. Frogurts. I mean, they give you that.
Laser firing in 3, 2, 1.
Fresh fruit and
Yeah. Honestly, this gun's been doing me well.
If we don't stop Katagawa's laser, he's gonna turn Atlas HQ into a duplex. And CEOs do not live in duplexes. Maybe TD or CEO does. I mean, those guns are garbage with the trigger, right? Burn! I'm still sad about France. But the fate of the entire planet is at stake. More later.
Okay, and actually we'll leave those because there's a good chance I'll die. Just saying. But
So here's the
look
plan.
at this
Storm
ominous
the
boss
control room,
arena.
Take the vault key fragment and shut down the laser. Cool? Cool. High
Oh,
fives.
yeah.
I can't do that.
That's one or more of those robot guys there, or ladies.
Why didn't I pick a death
I don't know.
sphere? This pleasure sphere is useless. Oh, tell you what, I'll play some music to get you in the killing. Oh, dig me.
So this is the real concern. You want to take this one out as fast. Okay, now there's also a lot of other
They're in
people.
the
So
laser control room.
time to
Just
flee a
storm
little
them
bit.
immediately.
Weed out some of the other ones. Like, oh, that one was bashing me with a little electric baton. That's not cool. Oh no! And I blew it up and killed myself. That's. We still have a couple of these enemies. Oh wow. Okay, easy. Oh shoot, this is bad. No more. No. Dang it. Okay, so yep, like I said, I died, and I wasn't even to the boss yet. And there's still a boss on top of this. And no, that robot is not a boss. That robot is a pain in the arse, but it's just a really tough.
Hyperion. We're not the bad guys in this one.
See, Hyperion, we're not the bad guys in this one.
There
And
is
that is
still
true.
much to hunt.
Oh, and you gotta love that snazzy music too. Pleasure sphere. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and raid these anyway. So, yep, back to 7 grenades. And...
Eliminate.
Huh. Okay. Oh no, it's full health again? That's not fair. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, we're gonna have our work cut out for us, huh? Alright, I'm gonna run up there and not get blown up by the... Oh my gosh. So many missiles, so many bombs. Listen here, you.
Get angry, boy.
Yeah, corrosive damage. And all my grenades, because honestly, they're not very useful against who's or what's that's coming up. And actually, I only see one other red dot on my mini-map, so I'm doing okay standing right here. Whittling down, whittling down. And 30-minute mark. Okay, so yeah, definitely. If I don't kill this boss in the first try, then we will cut to the next episode. Gotta love that pleasure sphere music.
Fooled, Reese. Your employees aren't like us. They'd stab you in the back for an extra day off. If I stab you, Reese, you better believe it'll be right in the chest. Because that's what pros do.
I'm almost got a look on the Sonora. Defend me while I finish the hack.
Reese, listen. Real talk. Someone stronger was going to take over Atlas. If it wasn't Malawan, it would be Jacobs or Vladoff or even Tedior, for crying out loud.
Okay, so there's now more enemies. Oh, what? Switch what? Huh. Boomsticks are always fun. Okay. See, I learned. I backed away and I didn't blow myself up. Huzzah. Oh no, that's a big boy. Okay. Hit him in the critical. There's that container there. Okay. Oh, did it take the little guy out too? Very nice. Okay. Yep, he's dead. Alright, so... more. Oh no, not one of these guys. That's a badass. Who can fire faster? There we go. And I think there's another one. Yes. Oh. Now this is the cool thing about longbow grenades. If you can aim right, they go very, very far. Alright.
I tried to make this comfortable for you, Reese. True, I killed a lot of your employees. Like, a lot. But that is just how business is done.
Okay.
I'm in! Long time, sir! Fire the laser!
Reese, don't do this. Do not do this, Reese. I swear. If you fire that laser, we're done, buddy. We are done.
This music actually reminds me of one of my buddy's ringtones. It was the sax man. It was just this crazy saxophone music playing over and over. It's awesome. Anyways, quick aside. Now let's fire this laser and let's blow something up. Specifically, and don't worry, we're perfectly safe. For now.
Familial lock overridden. Firing sequence initiated.
Override firing sequence immediately. Security, do something.
Laser firing in 3, 2, 1.
No such luck.
Sayonara.
Woo!
Shit! Oh, that was amazing! Eat my big bowl, Katagawa!
Heatant.
Oh, come
Coolant.
on! I mean, what's a little destruction of personal property between corporate takeover buddies?
Okay, one sec.
Okay. Now, you think you're good.
It's yours for the taking.
Don't jump down there. Do not go down there.
The fragment.
Not so fast.
Freeze ball! No!
Alright, that's what I was talking about. The giant sphere. Oh my gosh, that was insane. Okay, I'll let my skag do some work on it. Oh man, I might be continuing this on the next episode. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, and that didn't hit. And of course I can't sprint. Come on. Right in the eye. Oh, no lots of explosions. And that's it. Because there's no enemies. There's just the ball. I'm not going to kill the ball. Okay, well, that's it for the... Oh, there is an enemy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. Anyways, that's all for the review. We're going to end the stream there. Oops. Oh, shoot. Actually, let me pause. That could have been bad. Alright, yep, and that's... Right, okay, we got that. Yeah, that's it for the review for this episode. I'm going to attempt to finish this boss in the next episode. Alright, see you there.